my thing's muted. I'm a fucking dumbass. Oh, 1 second. Streaming's fucking hard, man. Open? What the shit? Why? Wait, is this how I do it? Is this how I do it? No. There we go. That's how I get to it. That's how I get to it. Cool. Alright, let's get some music. Is this it? Uno momento. What the fuck is this stuff? I don't want to hear this. Give me a second. I can't type. Sorry. There's a lot going on. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna something else. I'm just trying to get some music going. Apologize. Nope, it's not here. I'm gonna play something else then. It's okay. Oh, no! 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 Are you kidding me? Oh, man. I was literally about to do Baba. I completely forgot I had the game open. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck, man. Fucking hell. That's... Well, you know what? You guys get to watch the start of the raid. That's okay. So I guess this isn't the end of the world. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll live with it. If you're curious what we're doing today, about 1 second. The goal right now is just to... I'm literally just trying to... I'm just trying to get a gem for my keris, man. I got nothing. I'm just trying to get a single gem for my keris. And I've done like 90 raids, I've gotten not a single one. Which I know isn't like the most crazy thing. Like, I've definitely seen some people who've had worse. Actually, I'm actually just doing a little bit harder raids because You know, these are pretty easy. Now we're taking that shit off. Both more overlords. Go with Mind the Gap and set stomach, stay vigilant. Oh, we got insanity on as well. Sure, why not? No, I can't do that. Shit, what am I doing? I'm stupid. I don't have a good inventory. What am I doing? Oh, I'm clowning. I forgot I'm only bringing like a few brews and stuff just because I'm trying to do like low difficulty raids. Okay, we're fine then. We'll do these then. I was about to just... Huh? Oh, I thought I was allowed to go in for some reason. We're good. Ugh. I'm kind of happy that they're making some changes. I don't know if anybody's saw, they're making some changes now to... I fucked that up so much. I'm happy that they're making some changes to TOA finally. Just because, like... They need to make a couple more changes to make it just a little bit more entertaining. Some of the rooms just suck. But I don't know if all the changes they're making are, like, the changes to Apmakin for Baba Room are nice and all, but I don't know, I think they just need to do more. I think they need to, like, seriously just consider changing the start of the fight, like, or just changing, like, the Baba fight. I just think some of the fights in the raid just suck ass. The puzzle rooms are boring as well, personally, but, I don't know, to me, like, the biggest issue... GeForce driver, turn that shit off! It's fucking me over. Oh, it's actually trying to lag me now? It's lag spiking me? Right, because I fucking closed it. But, anyways. I think to change some of the rooms around, I feel like I'd just update them a little bit more. I think that currently they're just not as much fun. I hit it. No. I don't know, I think I just need to do more for making them more enjoyable. If you haven't seen, it's they're proposing to change around the path of Apmakin. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Path of Apmakin around the puzzle room. Oh, hello. And by changing that, what they're planning to do is, like, make it so that you can, like, enemies will spawn faster, essentially, and you can use, like, certain enemies, like, explode when you're in a closer radius. You'll see it later, and you can use them to, like, kill, like, enemies in the raid to, like, if you can use that means you can use your positioning and stuff like that to, like, more effectively... Oh, I'm being dumb. To more effectively, like, get through the room faster, which I think is cool and all, and I do think that's, like, a really smart, like, decision. But I don't, what the fuck what am I doing, man? I'm playing like a damn, like I've never played this fucking game before. There we go. Fine now. Yeah, which I think is, anyways, that change I think is a good change for sure. But personally, I'm more of the opinion that I think a more important change would be to just change the puzzle. I don't know if the puzzle rooms aren't really the main issue. There's probably some more they can do for those rooms for sure. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction because it does make the puzzle rooms more enjoyable. But the biggest issue to me is that some of the bosses in the raid are just kind of cringe. Most specifically, like, Baba is just probably the most annoying boss. Specifically just because Baba hits so insanely high compared to, like, the other bosses through prayer. Which is just, what's the technical term? Giga cringe? It's just so dumb how much damage Baba does. I do like most of the raid. I actually don't even mind things like, some people like hate Kefri. I actually don't even mind Kefri or Zebek at all. I don't like, I mean, they're not like perfect, that's for sure, but they're not like horrible. The issue is, in my mind, I think Baba is the biggest issue. Akka is the next biggest issue, simply because I just think the Akka fight gets a bit too easy, I feel like. And so, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes the way that some of these bosses are set up in the raid, maybe I've started done them enough, because I've done enough of, like, quite a bit of them. My feelings on the bosses have changed from being, like, I feel like the difficulty that's, like, set for these bosses is controlled via, like, just, like, the way that they, like, limit or determine how difficult the boss is purely through just, like, oh, they're gonna use a lot, they're gonna do a lot of damage to you, which is just, I don't know, that's kind of a lazy, it feels like it's a lazy way to program difficulty or to scale the difficulty of a boss, if you know what I mean. That's just my personal take. Kefri's pretty easy too. They could probably do more for Kefri for sure, and more for Akka, but I tend to feel like the way that they should scale the difficulty for the bosses should be more based around just like adding more mechanics that instead of doing like damage or like, I don't know, making it so that if you fuck up you take more damage or something like that, rather than it being stuff like what they're currently doing, which is just, oh, we're gonna make the stats really annoying and we're gonna make it so that they just do a shit ton of damage to you through prayer. That's just really boring for something like Baba. Just makes Baba really annoying. Something for Akka just makes Akka and Baba really annoying. So what you do in Akka is you just use Butterfly, and then for Baba you just use Red X to get around it. That being said, one thing you can do to make, well, I thought something they could probably do, I don't know, there's probably some interesting mechanics they could probably incorporate to make Akka and Baba more enjoyable. I think for Akka, I thought about this the other day. Maybe just make it a mechanic in his room, so you don't have to like. I'm more in favor of just adding this as like a general mechanic rather than, and then like my general. Oh man, I'm going on a lot of different things, but like I have general feelings regarding the fact that in the game the raid level increases the stats of the enemies. I think that's kind of a cringe mechanic personally. I think one thing they should do is just lower the damage Akka can do through prayer, and then make it so that throughout the fight, you know how like at the end of the fight he has those like orbs that like spawn the come phase. We all know it. We've seen it before. Just make it so that those are spawning like randomly throughout his fight, like waves of them or something. That way you're actually having to like be moving and dodging during the fight, and it actually makes his special attack a problem. Is one where he makes a bunch of orbs spawn, because then you're like, oh, I gotta move out of the way of these other attacks and not get hit by not like hit these orbs. That could be an interesting change that would make him more difficult and make him more fun to fight, I think, personally. Oh shit. I fucked that up. That's okay. Be over here. Cool. Can I please do some damage? Just like a really slow Kefri. Really? Too close to the other one. I remember when I first watched Kefri, I used to hate this boss. I used to think it was like the worst boss in the raid. As I've done it more and more, I actually don't mind Kefri nearly as much. I used to be like, man, fuck this boss, but now I've done it so many times, and you know what? Not too bad. What? See the dummy. I should be okay. I shouldn't have to turn off my piety. If I get to like 15 seconds or something, 10 seconds, I'll turn it off. Cool. What the heck? I was so confused for a second. And I can't wait to get this dragon pick. Or get this blue keris gem. The reason I'm going for the blue keris gem is simply because, like, you can't, I mean, I can kill Calphite Queen as it is now to get the Dragon Pickaxe. I could go kill Wilderness bosses. Unfortunately, I just don't have very good crush gear. Like, my best crush weapon is, the Saradomin Sword. Oh, and just so people know, I'm playing on a Bronze Man. So, what that means is I'm not like the other accounts. I'm not like a main account. So, I'm kind of in between, like a an Iron Man and a I'm just gonna wait until these fucking orbs leave. Kind of like in between an Iron Man and a main account. So basically, I, like an Iron Man, have to obtain all of my gear through my own means before. I have to obtain them like by myself in some way, shape, or form before. So that would mean that, like, if I want to get like a rune pickaxe, I have to get a rune pickaxe either as a drop or purchase it from a store, or you can't craft rune pickaxes, but if you could, hypothetically, like, that's what you would have to do. And that means that, yeah, so you actually have to like acquire your own gear first before you go and like use it, which is I find to be like quite fun. But the advantage is that after you do that, you are allowed to then like buy that item or from other players, trade with other players. The advantage of that playstyle is that I don't even know what I'm doing. The advantage of that playstyle is it makes the tedium of like going for some of those like really cringe grinds just, I don't know, like you don't have to like get things that are pretty annoying to get, like potions or runes all the time. So it kind of removes some of the tedium from the game, which is what I like about it the most. Probably shouldn't. It removes a lot of the tedium from the game because you can just buy all the potions you need as long as you have the money. But it makes the game, I think, in my opinion, a little bit also like rewarding, because you have to go get all your items yourself and go get things. You can't just come out the gate with super combat potions. You have to have some reliable way to get it beforehand, which is fun, which is more enjoyable. So that's why I'm doing it. What is this shit? I just put on someone's playlist. Shit is too like. Oh. Draw one. Sniff that salt. Alright, we're good. I always use Mystic Lore in this fight, because it's like insane. It's 10% extra accuracy, which is like half as good as Augury, but like 1/5 the Prayer Drain. I don't have access to Augury or Rick, as you guys probably tell if you're looking, which is nice. So it's not nice to not have Augury, Rigor, but it's pretty sick to have, I mean, or to use, because it's like such a more limited prayer drain for like almost the same amount of like accuracy or damage. But it's not the same for the case of Hawkeye. Hawkeye tends to be a lot more prayer drain than 1/5 so of the prayer drain of Rigor or something, so not as worthwhile. It's more worthwhile to use or you can just use Eagle Eye, it's like no big deal. Kind of a curious.
Back once again for the Renegade Master. D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again for the Renegade Master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again for the renegade master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. Back once again for the renegade master.
My volume's too low. There we go. I couldn't hear the fucking bear swap that he was doing. Just the music. Hit him! Alright, thank you. Don't, you piece of shit. No. Okay, no, right. Alright, we're good. Ugh. I'm getting tired. I just got like a sudden burst of just exhaustion recently. Don't know why. Oh, that's not good. I'm like hunching over like a damn goblin. This actually kind of works out good because I want to be in. I want to have. Oh, you piece of shit. Please die, please die, please die, please die. No. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm healing, so I don't want to risk it. One more time, please. Thank you. You had 1 HP left? That's fucked. That phase is like... Remember when I first do it, it was like... the most difficult phase, it felt like. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I can't keep track of shit. I would die to it, and like, because of where I did it in the raid, it just felt really bad that I was like dying near the very end. But it's not, once you do it like a bunch of times, I know it sounds like it's a super like obvious statement, it becomes way easier the more you do it. Just practice it enough times, it's not a problem. Oh, kill this guy first. What the heck? It's melee because it's range next, right? I'm trying to remember how much what all the waves are. Next is mage. Without having to look at this, I'm not looking at the right side. The waves. I'll kill this guy first. This guy's actually damage me. This one will also damage me because I will inevitably at some point run into the poison. I'm stupid. Volatile on top of the Come on. Cool. Die, please, die, please, die, please. What the heck? I hate this. I don't hate. I could never hate this game because I'm in an abusive relationship. That'd been bad if I got killed by that. Gotta be like so careful about like the aggro range of stuff and like where it pulls you to. I'm so shocked at how, like, I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't be that shocked because it is pretty inaccurate. Get the fuck out of there. I did hit it. Did I neutralize it? I think I did. I definitely should be using prayer here just to get through this quicker. Because these little fuckers can drain your prayer if you're not careful. Dead? Let's go. What was that time? I actually thought that was good. I thought that was a good die, but it was shit. It's so wild. I feel like in that room more than anything else, I feel like I get my actual worst times. I have no idea why. Let's put stuff in the position to be there we go. Open. Alright, we're good. We'll take out one adrenaline because we can use the adrenaline as for the red X method we're gonna be using. Alright. And we're in. Don't even bother asking me how to explain this because it's going to take a while to explain. It's a pretty like complex, like to understand what's going on and like, but how to do it's not too hard. It's definitely like a lot of like feel, like obviously sure you can get like really logically like rigorous about it and be like, oh, like here exactly is what's happening, but in reality almost everyone's doing this off of feel. Like, oh, here's what you're supposed to do kind of thing. Oh. So I'm dropping that there for a pretty important part of the method. We're good. As long as I don't fuck up, we're fine. Down one to get away from the rock. Okay. Next part of this. I convert those. Probably don't even really have to, but we're spray Eagle Eye to break this faster. This get to this. Oh, I almost thought I got hit by it for a second. One, three, click on him, go out two. 2. Alright, we got into it. Sometimes you can get a fluke off where you get the first slam like proper and then like you fuck up the rest of the slams, but That's why I keep the prayer on a little bit longer. But whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Probably speaking in absolute cryptidness for people that have never done this raid before, but to be fair, it's pretty complex and hard to do raids if you've never done them before. Let's leave, get the helpful spirit, and then organize everything around it and get ready for the fight. Did grab it, right? Yep, cool. Alright. Put that there. Get our magic stuff first set up. Alright. That's never going to be used the whole fight, so I'm not going to touch that. We'll put the adrenaline here because that's more important. We'll put this here. I like having this here, just to make a constant spot for it. Out we'll take that, 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 that. Oh, and then we'll grab also Ambrosia. We have enough space for everything. These are in the spots I'm used to. This Ambrosia I always put in the same spot every single time. I always put the Holy Scarab in the same spot every single time, so I don't even have to be like searching for them. I know where they are. I don't think what to do. I'll eat the salt at the very start, and then I'll drink the adrenaline later. I don't want to like be searching too much for stuff, but this should be okay. Alright. Summon. Always summon. Greater Skeleton. Greater Skeleton, for some reason, is able to hit through the prayer, whereas Greater Ghost isn't. Typically, they're supposed to be able to hit through prayer, but doesn't work for this for phase 2 Wardens. It only works for, I don't know why. It just, that's the way it works. That, show piety, attack, move over. We're blocking until 76 health. To hit, please. Cool. Or 75 or 76 health. Fine. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Jesus. The scope of ult lamps come on. We're gonna move right into the under this one when this is over. Just put that on in case I get like a shot off. You don't often get a hit off, but sometimes you do. We could, if we're lucky, potentially bypass. We're not going to be lucky. It's okay. We're going to get by both balls here. Sometimes you can get lucky, you don't get hit by any of them. Go to that tile there. Drink up while swapping. 3 doses. Refill. Like resupply, I've changed the left click option to be resupply. I think it's just way better, but it's up to you. That's protect from range, summon the Greater Skeleton. We're good. You basically have perfect accuracy, so you have no reason to use Mystic Might. I like rarely miss on the magic. I might even be able to turn it off. I don't even. Because this doesn't increase your max DPS at all, it just increases your accuracy. But like, if you're never missing anyways, it's just not really that. The Warden has extremely low defense. I'm gonna hit a couple, like, my first hit with my, what's it called? Fang, just because that's where like the weapon's gonna go naturally. When I get down to 50, then use my Fang again, just so I can sure. Yeah, just so I don't like accidentally waste any extra hits. Oh, that's not good. We are going to turn on Eagle Eye because Eagle Eye does increase our damage. I meant to say that during Akka, but I didn't. That's why you turn it on, not because of lack of prayer drain. This is the hard one, so we're going to be paying a lot of attention because these orbs do a lot of damage. That pillar attack is cursed. hopefully it didn't lower our stats too much. Yeah, our stats are lowered. We're gonna wait till they boost back up from the brew, from the smelling salts. The brews that you drink, the Tears of Elidness, whatever they're called, will lower your stats. You drink them. They're like Ceridon brews in that way, so but the overloads that you're taking with the smelling salts will replenish your stats over time. I think it's a duration of every 15 seconds they will replenish them, so it makes a lot of sense to be drinking the healing when you're at the... Oh yeah, we should probably take one of those. Every 15 seconds, so at the 45-second mark on this what's it called, smelling salts, you should probably heal up because it's gonna like quickly replenish. But my stats have decreased, and now at the 45-second mark they've increased because it's every 15 seconds they will. I don't need this one. I forgot that. Cool. That should be that. Or drop that there in case we die. We come back to this room, we have a liquid adrenaline, it helps speed up this fight a lot. I drank a little bit of a Tears of Elidness. Sorry, Tears of Elidness, this is the nectar, what's called. We're gonna summon a Thrall. It doesn't matter if you summon a Greater Skeleton Thrall at all in this fight. The Ghost will also do damage just as well. I'm not like talking about like the basic like, hey, this is how you fight this boss kind of vibe or what attacks you should be watching. I'm talking about like general strategies you should be employing. Oh. I'm actually in a Dragon Dagger kind of mood for what I should be using against this boss. I should be attacking him, not talking about stupid shit. For some reason I just feel like the Dragon Dagger on them just feels more fun. Ugh. Fucked that up pretty bad. Can't really fuck that up on Insanity, like, at all. Insanity is the invocation that, you should, like, never put on when you're starting to learn. Just because that one makes, the Wardens, like, fucking, like, especially this phase right here, fucked. So, there's Overclocked 1, Overclocked 2, and then Overclock. There's Overclock 1, Overclock 2 that you can put on, which only affects, this P3 Warden phase, and it makes it so that they use these slam attacks like faster. But like, you should pretty much play with Overclock 1 and Overclock 2 on. They make it so that I think I can't change that and attack at the same time. It's too hard for me. They make it so that I believe the slams are every 5 ticks or something like that, which isn't that hard to deal with. I'm obviously doing it pretty easy because I have a lot of experience. Oh yeah, and it always starts after those like skull siphoning phases. He always attacks on, I'm just gonna eat that attack. How much damage right now? He'll always start attacking, slamming on his right side or their right side, your left side if you're facing them. It doesn't really matter. On Insanity, I think that it's different. It's not random, I believe. It's not random. I think that like it remembers like what was the like attack it did as you went into the Skull Siphon phase, and then like it attacks like what attack it's going to do next. It's like it's hard to explain right now without like drawing it out. but I don't even bother with that shit. All I literally do is I stand at the back of the room, because if you stand at the back of the room, you have enough time to react to it quickly and dodge it. So you just wait for it to come out and then you dodge it quickly. That's what I do. I just feel like it's easier to do that. Just to anything else. I didn't even have time to explain what I'm doing in that fight, in that portion of the fight, like the strategy I'm using. But yeah, pretty easy if you've done it enough times, that is, and you have a bow and you have good gear. I mean, you could probably even do this with like a rune crossbow and void and a dragon sword. You probably need more bruise, but you can do it. For a 2.3% chance of a rare, which isn't that good. Nothing. Alright, then again, go for what we really come for. Breaching Scarab, please. Breaching Jewel. Nothing. We go again. And that's it. That's the raid. Kinda cringe. I really... Ugh. Kinda hungry. I have to show not too long. I gotta find it. This one? Oh. No, I didn't like that. That's pretty good, yep. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Don't stop me, just give me more. You're what I want for sure. Don't stop, I just want you more. Babe, you're my only cure. Do something to make you mine. You can take up my time. Don't stop, I feel so alive. Baby, you blow my mind. What's up, but there's so much more. Baby, just show me how to love. I'll give you so much more. All that you have is not enough. Never felt this before. Baby, I know you want it. Everybody knows that if we could all fall in love together, if we could all fall in love together, if we could all fall in love together, we'd have no enemies, we'd have no enemies, if we could all fall in love together, if we could all
Oh my god, she's quoting the fucking Vinland Saga thing. Have no enemies. Oh, man.
I knew just what it had to be when I heard you say what you said to me. Do every do inside. Look like you're working up an appetite for the night. Check it. By then, I just sat at the back. When you out, the way you act, gave a string attack. Getting out of line, I'm making you back in your place. All is well and all is good. Stay in your place, don't be no fool, but get along alright. You look like a type that would try to fight. Best off being a friend to me. You don't want to love and me, better play it cool. Don't know what I might do. I knew just what it had to be when I heard you say what you said to me. Every dude inside. Look like you're working up an appetite for the night. Check it. By then, I just sat at the back. Keeping you out the way you act, gave a string attack. Getting out of line.
Oh, I don't know what other grinds I can do to just like offset the tedium of this one.
Don't be no fool, get along right. Look like a type that would try to fight. Best off being a friend.
I could make it like a bit harder on myself just because like you have a higher chance of getting stuff like that, but then I also just like want to complete these raids like pretty cheaply. So this. Oh! I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this because just like I'm getting kind of tired and I got to go to bed pretty soon because I got a long day tomorrow. That was pretty quick though. Not too bad. One thing I should do is I should turn off more overlords and turn on Mind the Gap because more overlords takes up more time. I'll put it on before just because like I kind of just find Mind the Gap kind of annoying. Or overlords is kind of annoying, but I just don't find it to be that annoying. You can make it not. You can make it pretty minimally. You know what I mean? Probably just do 2 more raids is what I'm thinking, and then call it good. Got it. Go to bed.
All I wanna do is take you downtown, baby.
Drink. I don't summon any thralls. I don't like really miss that much in this room, so I don't think the DPS is really that improved with thralls, and I use up more prayer potions, and I don't want to store reduced doses. I don't really want to have to use that many when I'm in this room. Good pace, good pace. Ooh. That's bad, I could have been killed there. I could not killed, but taking damage. Oh, there's no, agile scarabs, is there? That's good. What should I gotta worry about? Alright. That fucked me up quite a bit where those positions of those restores were. Not gonna bother using any like prayers to boost my accuracy. I just don't feel like it's worth it. Shit, Caffrey. Alright, drink a extra dose of that. Try to get all our special attacks off before we do down a level in stats. Okay, we're not gonna use another dose up. I'll just eat the damage if I get hit by something. Easy. Alright, let's go. That was pretty fast, Kefri. Not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna turn off more overlords going forward just because I just think it's gonna... That's gonna be tempting to go. Nah, actually, well, no, assault's better to have. I don't know. I think I should turn off more overlords to just make this go a little bit faster. Ugh. Grab that shit. We're gonna have to go low here. This one is that way, in the way. That there, rotate. Ooh, get out of there. Alright. Ugh. Hopefully it's was a 1 down. If you have a dragon pickaxe, it's guaranteed 1 down every time. But sometimes you can get it with wow, that was the worst I've ever had.
There's a conclusion to my illusion, I assure you this. There's no end to this confusion if you let it wish. You well sold to sell, highest bidders, can't you tell what you're getting?
Alright,
There is a
let's not forget to drink the salts. Not drink them. Well, you try to drink.
redemption in you, asking them just why it is some answers are better left unspoken when you know you ain't getting any. Are you?
Attack 3 times then hit, or move 3 times then attack. You do that for all 4 tick weapons and you won't miss a single tick by doing that. That. Bumpers. Up to melee, this piece of shit. You're so annoying. Holy shit. Notice he just swaps prayers like constantly. Stay vigilant. He's actually the most annoying boss in the game. Shit sometimes. What a prick. I'm so bad at the game. I'm being stupid. That's what happened. It's just me being stupid. I'm being too slow. Well, it's not stupid. I'm being too greedy is the problem. I was too greedy. I was thinking I'd get an extra hit off. I should have just ran all the way there, done the Simon Says quickly enough. But no, I was being greedy as fuck. Ugh. Whatever. The good news is we're not really going for any uniques, so it doesn't really fuck us over. And even if you were going for a uniques, there's no reason to ever leave. It's just not worth it to drop all the points off. I think you only lose... Do you lose 1,000 points per death? I think it's more than that. I think it's you lose... I don't know how much points you lose per raid. I didn't use up any supplies or except one smelling salt dose, which sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Like, we can get around it. I think we just won't. I mean, we should use one for Akka. We can actually get away without using one for. We can actually get away without using one for Wardens. P3 Wardens they're not really that big of a deal. Because if you know what you're doing, you take 0 damage during that phase. It's P2 words, which is more of a drain on your resources. Okay. It's actually not too bad to hit him with, the only weapon I don't really like using on him is the trident. The trident's probably like the weakest I have for him. What is this? Oh, that was really dumb of me. Accidental click. Yeah, we'll take it. Music is just not my cup of tea. I'll turn it off in a second because this isn't my, like, distracting me. Oh! I don't know how at all I missed that stuff. I can get around it. It's okay. This shit. We'll just go to my gamer music. God. Okay. I don't really know the best. I don't know. Never mind. Should go back and play Hotline Miami again. That game was so good. Such a fun experience. I tried learning how to speedrun it like a while ago. Not very good at it, but I thought it was fun. Okay. Kidding me? He's not dead yet? It's a thrall, man. Bastard just drained so much prayer off me, probably. Lucky. Oh, I'm having great hits, man. I'm having great hits. Can I not run over the... Oh, man, this room's just going like ass right now. God, I did intelligently rather than running over. Click on the guy and just automatically pathing over the poison, dummy. Jeez, like, okay. Just not one-shotting. Can I? Wow. Wow, this is incredible. I've never had this many issues before killing enemies before. I feel like I'm playing, like, fine. Like, I'm not playing, like, my best for sure, but, like, definitely don't feel like I'm playing at a level where it's deserving. Like, I mean, I'm doing the right thing, it's just I'm whiffing. Wow, just hitting absolute ass. Okay, we got a couple questions to ask for ourselves. How are we? Ugh, okay. Should we use assault here? Not gonna get another one. I think we should. Oh, I don't think we should. I think Baba is pretty well. I'm going to just because I don't want to fuck up. I just want to get this over. I think Wardens I'm more comfortable. I literally use up all the supplies. I am more comfortable Wardens than I am on Baba, believe it or not. Like, fucking up with the strategies and doing weird stuff, and like, I don't know what the max hit's gonna be, if I'm gonna hit one-shot boulders or not, so I'm just gonna do the easy thing. Kill Baba. Wait, God intended. Dash intended by exploiting the red X method, spaghetti code from the browser again. Waited until I made sure the second splash or hand slap actually finished or started, so I could before I turned off my melee prayer. Spectrum melee. Shit. I'm exhausted already. Grab that adrenaline before I forget it. There's a non-zero chance I forget that. Okay. Let's put that there, that there, that there. Okay. Should be okay. As long as we go quick. Sure, should be. Fucked it up, but that's okay. Wow, this is a slow kill. Okay. Hagen? Oh. Apparently. Isn't using the proper for that crystal bow stuff. Great, I don't need it from this guy. Insanely low magic. place to spawn them. It's okay. I actually think technically it's faster to spawn than most as a thrall because it attacks immediately versus the skeletal thrall, which attacks actually after a tick or something. Kill enemies like a tick faster or something. Some shit like that. Running pretty early. I was wondering why my reward potential is so low, and I remembered it's I died on Akka. Pretty dumb way, but then again, it shouldn't change my probability of getting a what's it called? Keris Partisan Gem, which is what I really care about. That felt so unnatural the way I did that one. Right? Just felt like I was like dissociating. I guess a diamond just to spice it up a little. Shit, my alarm's going on. You gotta find ways to make these raids more enjoyable for yourself, you know what I mean? Alright, this phase, one thing people do is they tend to react, and they're like, oh, how do I deal with this? Like, I don't know how to deal with, like this mode. I mean, this isn't insanity, but the same logic will actually apply. So the damage applies, there's more damage. It doesn't attack any faster at all, the blaster just moves faster. But people like panic, they don't know how to attack and how to avoid and all that type of stuff. Here's all you need to do. As you see the lightning attacks in multiple phases, just wait till the lightning's over, then you attack. Just move like every single tick, attack, move, don't get hit. Or it's not gonna take you up, but it will absolutely make it much more bearable, I feel like. I just took a hit by lightning and stuff like that, and I'm still getting hit, but it makes it far more bearable in my opinion. So I wasn't really giving a good example of how to do it. I mean, if I was trying to make a video, I'd probably explain it more in detail, but the strategy I use all the time, and it makes it way easy. Also, how far away? Bit of it still. Okay. Probably no purple. Chance barely goes down at all. It's kind of wild. Alright. Keris Partisan. Oh, what the fuck is that? Ugh, that's stinky. Okay. I know I said I was gonna go, but I'm exhausted. I'm really tired. I got a long day tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Call it good. Oh. Yeah. And probably stream a little bit more tomorrow. We'll see. Yep. Back on the grind again, because you know we're trying to make some money, but we're also trying to get our Jones back. I'll probably be pushing harder in vacation raids because it's just getting very boring to me to do these really low-level raids. It's like, yeah, they're quick, but there's just no value in doing them. They're very low income and stuff like that. So I might just push a little bit higher, even if it is a little bit longer and more tedious, just because like at least I have a higher chance of getting a unique, which could be collection slots and money. So that's what I'm gonna do going forward. All right. See y'all some other time. Bye bye.